Okay, let's move on to the next question. So Hakan says, what will happen next after all those Sarraf investigations in the USA, especially in Turkey? Will Erdogan's totalitarian regime get more powerful, or are they more vulnerable now? I think first of all, it can go both ways. It can be good or bad. For instance, yes, Erdogan is now more vulnerable for the other states, which means Turkey is also more vulnerable with a compromised leadership and government, which means a lot of people can force government's hand to do something. That explains pretty much why Erdogan has to buy stuff from around the world whenever he visits a country. The trade is the most important thing. Even to maybe get those meetings, he might have to promise a certain amount of purchases or trade deals so that there is a reason for that country to host Erdogan. Similar to that, if USA has some ambitions in Middle East, a big if or a small if USA have some big ambitions in the Middle East, they might linger these court cases around Erdogan to make sure that he does what he is asked to do. So, for instance, many people like Abdurrahim Karsli and others says that he should help establishing a Kurdish state. So, if that is the case, then now he's he's in a weaker position to negotiate. He'll have to do whatever they say. So this doesn't mean anything will get better for Turkish people. It may create chaos in Turkey, but even when it create chaos, economic crisis or anything in Turkey, it doesn't mean that Erdogan loses that chaos. He may just crush his opposition and become a proper totalitarian dictatorship. And still remain in power, just like Bashar Assad in Syria did, and maybe Iranian regime would survive these protests as well. So in that case, I don't think the story will end soon in terms of Turkish people, until Turkish people want to change their situation, or they see a reason to change their situation. The issue will continue like this, or that's my humble opinion about this matter. So another question: